Hi, I'm here with David Goldsmith, our president of the IC Union. Hey David.
Hey Nida.
So I've got some questions for you. So what does your job entail?
So my job's an interesting one. It's been freed up a lot in recent years to the point where there are very few things that are prescripted. So for instance, I'll attend some committees in the college and in the union. There's a lot of expenditure that I need to approve. But actually most of my time is free to spend on projects that I want to work on. Things that I put in my manifesto, for instance.
Okay, sounds good. And what have you achieved this year?
So this year has been a very interesting one. And when you look at the things that a student union can achieve, they're in the realm of the union, the college, and in the outside world. And this year we've had more of a focus on the outside world than we've had previously. And an example of this would be with the recent immigration bill that Parliament is passing through. Now, this bill seems like it will have a very negative impact on our international students. So, as a union, we campaigned, we lobbied Lords, and Lord Winston from Imperial College, because of our lobbying, went over to help start a House of Lords review into how government policy has affected international students. And hopefully this is going to really change how the bill is going to look.
Okay, so that sounds really good, sounds fantastic. And how do you feel you kept your manifesto quotes?
So when it comes to manifestos and you're campaigning, you're finding out what's possible, what's not. It's quite difficult. But luckily, a few things I wrote in were possible. Primarily, my point, which was that I would ensure there are mechanisms to ensure student consultation from the outset of college decision making, thereby never allowing another North Acton. Now, if you don't know about North Acton, it was a situation last year where the college purchased halls of residences in a place that no student would want to live. But really, the issue was that students weren't consulted from the outset. So what I'm doing this year is I'm developing a consultation framework. And this would be an opportunity to set down what the college and the students together think is a minimum standard for student consultation for a decision, and to make sure that happens in practice. And that's what I'm spending most of my time doing, and will hopefully be my big achievement for the year.
Okay, that sounds really good. So what qualities do you think a president needs?
So when it comes to being president, I was just talking about a project which I'm doing. It's new, it's different. It's important that a president can, well, at least has an idea, or can at least develop an idea that they can spend the majority of their year working on, because there is a lot of free time for that different thing. So you need that creativity, lateral thinking, although you've got lots of people to help you with that. But what's really, really important is that you're personable, easy to get along with. Because the role really entails interacting with students and interacting with people very high up in the college. And you want to come across as someone, as someone who's friendly, but also will get the job done and people want to work with. And that's really the most important quality in my opinion.
So what do you generally think about the candidates running for your role?
So, this year we've got quite a few candidates going, and some really serious ones as well. And it's really fantastic to hear that. And some of these people that have spent a lot of time doing work with the union, dedicating their time with the union. That isn't the be-all and end-all, but it's useful. And it seems like they're very keen. I've thought about this for a long time. I think there'll definitely be a president next year who's very dedicated.
Okay, that sounds really good. Thank you very much for your time, David, and thank you to the team.
Not at all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.